Every artist is involved with one single effort, really, which is somehow to dig down to where reality is. We live, especially in this age and in this country at this time, in a civilization which supposes that reality is something you can touch, that reality is tangible. The aspirations of the American people, as far as one can read the current evidence, depend very heavily on this concrete, tangible, pragmatic point of view. But every artist, and in fact every person, knows deeper than conscious knowledge or speech can go, that beyond every reality there is another one which controls it. James Baldwin, The Price of the Ticket. I am enjoying the heck out of it. Currently, that was from page 396. This book is 690 pages. Oh, goodness, I think 690. I thought it was 700, but that's pretty darn close. Yeah, 690 pages. I think it says something different on Goodreads. However, this is the book, and that's the page count. There's nothing even after that. No acknowledgments, nothing like that. 690 pages of the best nonfiction of this year for me. In a contention or contending with his own self, The Fire Next Time, which is also in this book. Also contending with Denzel Smith. Invisible Man, got the whole world watching. That book was fire. It was immediately a 5-star read, along with The Fire This Time and some others. And I still haven't read Kevin Powell, but it is November the 19th, Monday, that I'm making this video. This is my Monday read. It was also my Sunday short because I had to make sure that the 690-page book is done and finished before the library check-in date. I got to take it back, guess when? Today. Am I going to make it? Probably not. Because, again, I'm on 396. There's 690 pages. So guess what Denise is going to do? I read all the Baldwin books that I actually own. So it's time to purchase another Baldwin book. I need to find this book like today. I'm on a mission to continue to read. That's what I'm going to do when I shut this video off. And I know, no makeup, breaking out because of chocolate. And I got chocolate in my coffee. At this point, I'm just asking for it. Anyway, so excuse the face and the puffiness and all that other stuff. But I don't think anything is going to beat this. Come for it. Come for it. Come on, Kevin Powell. Come for this book. But I'm saying no. It's James Baldwin, man. And again, I think I posted on Twitter, since those of you who know and follow this channel, hashtag reading blackout. This year was my year to read all African American authors, and with one focus a month on an independent writer. I have failed completely at all the things that I wanted to do with reading blackout this year. I moved, I quit my job or retired or whatever, thinking about going back. I'll talk about that in another video. The traveling, so things that I really wanted to do and center around just really getting into reading blackout and making really quality videos for reading blackout did not happen this year. So I feel like I failed on that, but I am reading predominantly African American. I think I read Dr. Seuss for my grandkids, so that wasn't unless Dr. Seuss is black and he ain't tell nobody. But anyway, also I listened to some Swahili, which is African. So there are things that I can pick apart and go, I didn't read 100%, but it was a challenge for myself, which I've done every year, like I've said several times. But just kind of wanted to catch you up with how I feel that I fared out this year on reading blackout. But I believe it's I'd say about 80 something, about 85%. If you look at my Goodreads, I'm 99%. Well, 99% in reading all African American authors. That Dr. Seuss knocked that 1% out. But as far as an independent writer every single month, I failed at that. Have I been reading at least 2 women authors a month? I may have failed at that. Unfortunately, my brain, like, I totally somebody asked me one time, actually it was a coworker friend of mine, she reads predominantly female books, and she was over my house one time, and this is before I moved, and she said, "You have a lot of male authors. I never read male authors." I was like, "Really?" And I started talking about all these male authors that I read, and she's like, "That sounds interesting, right?" But then I noticed that's one of the reasons why that was put in my challenge, is because I do, as much as I love Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, Zora Neale, and everybody else, and all my, Joyce Carol books that I've collected and want to get to, and a whole bunch of people, Bernice L. McFadden, everything. There's a lot of women on my shelves, but I think I have more male authors on my shelves than anything. So I'm gonna look into that. So therefore, I kind of failed on 2 female writers a month, but I haven't really checked it. But I think I have. We'll see. I did read Ntozake Shange this month, and James Baldwin. I think she's the only female that I read this month. I'm not sure. Again, oh, Lisa Nichols, which I didn't like. N.K. Jemisin. Okay, so I did. This month I did. Yes. Okay, I took a lock. So this October, okay, the only thing I failed this month in the Reading Blackout Challenge for myself, the 3 rules: read all African American authors, read 2 women per month, and the third one is 1 independent writer. That's where I failed. I didn't read an indie author this month. Probably a lot of months, but I have 12 independent writers that I'm going to get to. But it's November 19th. We got all of December, and I even thought about it yesterday when I was reading Baldwin. I thought, man, I have December. Maybe I will donate, or just dedicate my December to the independent writers. I know I have 2 female, because I can read all independent. They all African American. That takes up 2 of the rules, and then indie authors or independent writers or from indie houses. So I can do that. How about that, Denise? Try that for your TBR in December. I'll see you guys 2 weeks from now, maybe at the end of this month, November, ending up November with nonfiction reads. Kevin Powell is next after this one, and I got some beautiful books that I shared with you guys on, this is heavy, oh my God, that I shared on Instagram, 2 nonfiction reads, one from actually a poetry book and a nonfiction book. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see those books. Those are also going to be read. They'll probably go into December, and I'm going to have to catch up with a good TBR for indie writers, like I said, and the 2 library checkouts, which are not due until December the 10th. Darn, I wish I could keep this until December the 10th, but I really want to own it. Bye. That's that. Yeah, look at my crazy hair.